All right, y'all, it is going down right freaking now. The Senate live stream is up. They are going to be voting on this momentarily, and I'm going to show you everything. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you have been with me in this entire saga, it is really great to finally say it's all but over. I'm going to show you the live stream from the Senate here in 1 second. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. As you get in here, hit the audio, the video, the 5x5. Make sure you can see me, hear me, emojis, chats, comments, all of those things are incredible as we are going forward, because this looks like this is the end of the shutdown, and I'm going to show you this here in 1 second. So I've got, guys, the stuff that we're going to have to go through right now. I'm going to show you the vote, then I'm going to back it up, and I'm going to show you what all the senators said. Then I'm going to go back it up and watch the leftist fury, and we're just going to wander around X and see what happens, because this is going to be, like, grab your popcorn, because you are about to have a phenomenal time if you're on Team Freedom. All right, let's get into this. Let me show you this real quick, because I want to make sure I get this to you. This is what we're watching right here. This is the actual Senate vote. I'm not going to play the audio for this part, because this is just the guy who's running it as the president of the Senate, the president pro tempore, as they say. If you're watching at home and you haven't seen my two videos today started in quite the cycle. It started with, we're never folding, we're never doing with a promise, we'll never do this, ever, freaking ever. Then 5 hours pass, Schumer folds like a cheap suit, 10 different Democrats, or 11 in some cases, go on the other side of this to kind of say, like, hey, maybe we just don't do this anymore. And now they're going to be voting. So watch this. Again, I'm just going to leave the audio off, but this is a roll call. This is the motion to invoke cloture on the motion and proceed with consideration of. This is like, okay, if you guys are not familiar and you haven't done a live stream with me on these before, this is effectively what this is. There's a meeting to have a meeting, to vote if we're going to have a meeting, and then we'll talk about what's in the meeting. Okay, that is how these things work. And we're going to stay through this the whole time. And as you can see, that's a 15-minute unofficial tally of the who's actually here to talk about this, okay? So if you guys are just now getting in here, I will leave this up on the screen as we're going through this. But again, you have to understand where we've been on this and what the ultimate final conclusion was going to be the entire time, okay? We talked about this, and let me hear you in the chat, in the comments, and all of this. Let me know if you guys remember us talking from day one that they had no leverage. The Democrats, they had no leverage other than hurting the American people. And then they foolishly ran out and said that on camera. Multiple of them, multiple times. Right? As we're going through this, understand, Trump had the Trump card, so to speak. The government was shut down. He started canceling all sorts of spending, and they started firing all sorts of workers. He created a problem the Democrats had to react to. In this deal, they bring back the workers as part of the deal to the Democrats not getting the Obamacare subsidies. I mean, like, pretty good. To be honest, pretty good. Then we're going through the entire process of we're never folding, and the left is losing their collective minds. And I'm going to keep my eye on this. Actually, I'm going to keep the audio up on this one, but I'm going to just, is it on? Yeah, it's on. I'm going to, when they start talking again, I'll go back to it. They're just going to say names. Watch this.
Cortez Masto.
I'm not doing that. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I want to try to do it. I can't do it. Okay, so you can follow me on X at Braden LOA. This live stream might be long, might be short. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to keep you abreast of the situation. All right, people, listen, if you're just now getting in here, we are waiting on the Senate. They are right here. They're just doing a roll call vote. We got 10 minutes. We're going to have a hell of a time in the wake, though. Look at the freaking Democrats bolting. All right. I said in the video about 2.5 hours ago, it's going to start fast. It's going to start furious, because they're all good. Guys, they all leaked all this information at the exact same time. Schumer came out and said, yeah, we might have a deal. Axios comes out. They use the media to say, hey, it's going to happen. Then they have 10 to 11 Democratic senators. They're all in the middle. They're all moderates. The left goes berserk because they see the writing on the wall. And then they start putting out their own little explanations. The House, the far left, the House leader, the Senate, they're going banana cakes, losing their minds. Guys, this is how this works. All right. We are on this train before, and if you guys have been with me for like last 4 to 5 years, we've been down this road many times in the two-way space. But anyway, let's keep on going. Tim Kaine, his statement on funding the deal to reopen the government, protect federal employees, and protect healthcare. Oh man, here we go. I'm just predict this. I haven't read this yet. I'm just predict this. What do I bet it's going to be? We got to save people, but we've got to open the government. Left, don't be too pissed. Democrats, we got to unite. We got to do this, and they said they'll do it. Let's just see. I have long said that to earn my vote, we need to be on a path towards fixing Republicans' healthcare mess and to protect the federal workforce. This deal guarantees a vote to extend Affordable Care Act premium tax credits, which Republicans weren't willing to do. Lawmakers know their constituents expect them to vote for it, and if they don't, they could very well be replaced at the ballot box by someone who will. This legislation will protect federal workers from baseless firings, what Trump did in response to the Democrat shutdown, reinstate those who have been wrongfully terminated during the shutdown, again in response, and ensure federal workers receive back pay as required by law I got passed in 2019. That's a critical step that will help federal employees and all Americans who rely on government services. I'll keep working towards a long-term government spending plan that includes critical priorities to support Virginians and funding for Virginia community projects. You know, that sounds like a whole lot of don't be mad, but I'm gonna, right? This is one of the defectors. I didn't expect that to happen. All right, we got 10 minutes on this motion call. I'm just going to keep on going back and forth. Here's the newest happening. Oh, look. One of the most foul-mouthed leftist talking heads on X. The Democrats who caved just taught Republicans that using mass starvation as a weapon works. Yeah, that's what happened. I swear these people live in a different reality. It is a completely different reality. And I got some super chats. That's a thing. I got some super chats I've got to catch up on. Super chats. I might hear about that later. All right, let's see. Ruby Who for the $5 super chat says, God bless us all with some American flags and hearts. You know what? You get a heart too. I love to see it. I love to see it. David Hughes with a $4.99. We've spent $90 billion on a shutdown and lost 1.5% GDP. That's still a win for the Democrats. They will do anything to see this country fail. I mean, actively, they are getting their butts handed to them on X, which I'm going to show you all in a second. Super Chat 4. Thanks for the live from Robro Cop. That's funny. $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Brian Oberle, $5. Thanks, Braden. The BBOF is alive and well, even in Maryland. That is the beautiful bastions of freedom. If you guys do not watch the shorts, you should. But let's get right back to that, and I will show you. Someone called me a dork. That's hilarious. All right, here we go. Still the roll call vote. Let's keep on trucking. I got tabs on tabs on tabs, guys. This is going to be fun. And then after this vote, I'm going to back up and show you what the senators said. I got Bernie Sanders. I got Chuck Schumer. Oh, they are roasting him alive. It's amazing. Fred Samuel with a $5 super chat. Has anyone even noticed it was a shutdown? Life went on as normal for me. Yeah, it went down for normal for a lot of people. But for all the military people and all the people who work for the federal government, it didn't. Objectively. All right, Joe Walsh. They caved. Their voters demanded just one very simple thing. Fight. Damn it, just fight. Instead, they caved. Guys, I've got these all day. And we are going to go on the perusal of X, on a safari of leftist meltdowns. That's a little bit later. But listen to this. Honestly, this is likely as good of a deal as the Democrats are going to get, said the angry staffer. This account is like, whoa. Reinstates fired federal workers, Trump. Prevents admin from refiring them, Trump. Snap funding for a year, what they should have done. And ACA vote in December, that's the Obamacare. That's the one they're pissed about. The left, the far left progressives, all the talking heads on X, on YouTube, they are going to be livid about this. I cannot wait for the fallout tomorrow morning. Guys, the videos that we're going to have, I'm just predicting it. The videos that we're going to do and talk about tomorrow in reaction to the left's reaction, I really feel like they are going to be gold and in mass. I don't know. I just feel like it. Voters already blaming the GOP for the Obamacare. Make them vote against it. Yeah, you moved on pretty quick there, guy. All right, so this is not a leftist account. Let me check the timer here. 7 minutes until they're in class, I guess. The rules. All right, here we go. Eric Daughtery. Holy crap, this is a right-leaning account. The leftists in the Democrat Party are fuming right now. Yeah, they are. I got all of it for you. They are saying Chuck Schumer has lost big time to Donald Trump and John Thune with his federal shutdown deal. Oh, he did. Folded like a cheap suit. Literally, the only thing Dems are getting is bringing back laid-off federal employees and an opportunity to vote on Obamacare legislation. That is a very good synopsis. The only thing the Dems are getting is literally, we will talk about what you want to talk about in about a month and a half. Just hold your britches. And then everyone we fired in reaction to you shutting down the government, well, they can come back. I mean, guys, this is brutal. All right, let's keep on going. AES, this is a vitriolic leftist account. Get ready to primary 10 Democrats. You better not. You are handing this failure of a president a victory that hurts 42 million Americans. As you can see, the fury is just now being ignited. I've got so many of them. And that's before we just go randomly on X. Now that is something a lot of people won't do. Breaking. President Trump has officially backed the Senate's plan to reopen the government. This is the one right here that I absolutely, when I saw this, I was like, and game, set, match. In fact, if you look back on my X history, I actually said game, set, match to this post. So when the plans were leaking out and all the different Democrats were saying there's 10, there's 11 of us, here's the statements, here's the deal, all these different factions, the left started reacting in a very visceral manner. I was like, oh, okay, I'm about 90% sure this bad boy's done. When the White House comes out and says, yeah, President Trump backed this deal, you've got Democrats meeting in the middle to meet this deal, you've got the far left furious, and you got the people on the right being like, well, that was a butt whooping. Yeah, that was the moment. That was the moment right there. And let me check in on the roll call vote for class. Yep, 5 minutes until we get to talk about it some more. Again, guys, hey, this is the way the process works. Not that one. We're on this one. This one's funny. So you guys, I think, will love this. Let me hear you in the chat. And if you're just now tuning in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. This is just the beginning of this live stream because we are about to go on a leftist fury safari, and it's going to be glorious. I just feel it. We're going to go live home feed. It's going to be incredible. But before we do that, let me show you what was happening just before this vote. Senator Elizabeth Warren is currently going all out, desperately trying to tank the government reopening deal, which has enough Democrats to pass the Senate. Senator Pocahontas says it's a mistake. The far left wants it to fail so they can keep inflicting pain nationwide. Oh, man. So here's the thing. We're going to go big real quick. The far left progressives are actively trying to take the soul of the Democrat Party. The moderates, the middle, the establishment. I've told you guys this for 4 years now. Well, actually, excuse me. That's completely wrong. I've told you this for 12 months now. The far left is trying to take the soul of the DNC. They're trying to basically become from the parasite to the host, right? Because they couldn't exist without the DNC, and the DNC took advantage of them for their votes, and the far left, fully emphasized active vote, right? The energy level of the crazy. So then they got so big that the progressives went, ooh, the parasite can now become the host, and the host is in trouble. So the host here is the one that did this deal. The middle Democrats, the ones that are up for re-election, the ones that aren't in far left crazy woke districts. This is how our legislative system works. Representative government is not working out too well right now for Pocahontas. All right, let me just check on the roll call. I'm going to do it every minute. If you guys are enjoying this, please let me hear you in the chat, the comments, all the likes, the emojis, all the ways you can interact with me. We are at 3 minutes. Oh, there goes Katie Britt. Katie Britt. All right, let's see here. Where is the other one I want? Yeah, here we go. This is what's up. All right, Representative Pramila Jayapal. Guys, we're just now starting. This is the party. This is the progressive caucus leader in the House. This is the far left, whoa, right? This is she's AOC's boss. Caving on a deal that doesn't fix healthcare is, and always has been, a giant betrayal of the American people. Hold the line. Save healthcare. I'm a no on anything that doesn't extend ACA subsidies. That's Obamacare. Hey, I've got a joke for you guys, and you guys can tell me if it's funny. And I want to say it to Representative Jayapal. Knock, knock, who's there? No one cares. Because you don't have the majority. You don't even have any way to block the majority. And honestly, you're not going to even have a snowball's chance in hell to stop this. Because the Senate was the big block. And now that Chuck Schumer just gave his angry concession speech, which I will show you after this vote, it's pretty much a wrap. Because Chuck Schumer just came out and was like, well, you're going to get it open, but you haven't heard the last of me, you pesky kids. Yeah. Go grill some hamburgers, Chucky. All right, let's keep on going. I'm going to check in on the class here. 2 minutes. See, guys, we're having some fun. We are just now. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, I saved this one just now. Guys, savor this moment. This is delicious. Governor Gavin Newsom's press office. Pathetic. This isn't a deal. It's a surrender, they say. Don't bend the knee. So Democrats have lost Gavin Newsom's press office. The 29-year-old that is responsible for the X account for Gavin Newsom is very, very angry. Big mad. The emotions floweth with this individual. Because of that right there, it does absolutely zero on Obamacare. The most Democrats get is a Senate vote after 40 days. Guys, and I'm just going to leave this up for a second. I'll come back to these. Super chat from David Pirtle, $10. Thank you so much for all you do. These people either have no self-awareness or are just complete a-holes or both. It's fun watching these clowns get out of their car. Thank you for the super chat, and you're correct. You get a heart, just for the clown reference. You are 100% correct. It is a party watching this thing crash. Oh my goodness. But like the wild part about this is, guys, they never had the leverage to begin with. They shut the government down. They gave Trump even more power. Then they won the elections, and then the Virginia governor-elect comes out this morning and says, no, it's not because of the shutdown that I won. I won because of this reason. Completely and totally undermine the Democrats. And then Virginia's Senator Tim Kaine just put out this thing like, yeah, I'm one of the yes votes. Guys, man, I am so excited for the safari we're about to go into. All right, so I'm going to leave this open here for a second. Turn the audio back on. Because about 30 seconds until the actual vote for cloture ends, and they're going to get it. They always get it. There's some that are laggards, and it's always weird when they do it. But anyway, if you're just now getting in here, this is the vote to get to the vote, to have the meeting about the vote. Because this is what they do. And we'll be live streaming this whole thing. So once it happens, I'll be like, hey, look, victory. It's only been 40 days of talking about this exact same thing. Now, here's my disclaimer. I'm going to say it live. I'm going to say it right here to you guys. I cannot guarantee you what's going to happen. I'm reading the tea leaves. I'm reading the room. Chuck Schumer just came up and said, we tried. We tried real hard. You pesky Republicans.
Mr.
Anyway,
Justice,
better luck next time. That's what's happening right now. So, I mean, the president's on with it. The left is freaking out. The progressives are freaking out.
Cortez Masto, aye. Mrs. Shaheen,
aye. The House Majority Leader is freaking out. Literally, guys, this could not have been more predictable. And not because I'm smart and not because I'm a genius. It's because they literally had this whole thing planned out. You remember the video that we did? Let me hear you in the chat and the comments over here. Remember when we showed you on last Sunday the video from Mark Wayne Mullen, the senator from Oklahoma, who literally came out and said this exact same outcome was going to happen by Friday? He expects the government open by Sunday. It's Sunday. I mean, like, I'm not anything special. Like, they told us, you just had to be paying attention to it. Wild. You know, that same episode where they were having like all this great time talking and having bonfires and drinks around each other's houses. It's almost like they're on two wings of the same bird sometimes. Anyway, avoiding that sand trap, they've got to get this motion to invoke cloture on the motion to proceed to the consideration of the bill. So basically, can we talk about this? Yes. Cool, let's consider it. And then you get the real vote. You're going to get a few more. I think you're going to get a few more opposition language, like speeches. We will see. But right now, it is absolutely... Simone Rabuna. I cannot talk today. I don't know if you guys have been watching my videos. I have stumbled over certain words multiple times. Rubino. Where'd he go? Something about running out of beer. There we go. This is some BS, but when I run out of beer, it's on. You know what? I respect that. Liberal tears will sweeten my morning coffee, says Medicine Man. Oh, man, I do love it. Had to grab cookies and coffee for this, and no, I don't have F's.
Miss Smith.
I assume that means out of F's from Carol Quick. Man, guys, this is... Kevin Blair says, Chucky curses foiled again. That was exact... I'll play the speech for you when this is done so I can back up the entire thing. But man, guys, if you're just now tuning in, legitimately, you're about to watch the vote go down. Oh, Katie Britt, get it, girl. I don't know why. I'm Southern, she's Southern. It's just, I've known 1,000 Katie Britts, and they're always the same. They're short, they're cute, they're fireballs. I mean, it's literally Katie Britt. Senator from Alabama. That is a vibe from the South. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you're missing out. Because they're really awesome, but they'll also kill you. All right, so any Southern people in the chat, let me know. Men, women, you know, we all know. If they drop a bless your heart, run. All right, I'm gonna leave that going with audio. I'm gonna jump over here real quick. Oh look, Another lefty freaking out. Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, is this one Gavin's? Ah, yes. Here we are. This is where Gavin was. So now this next one, this is the next leftist account. Don Winslow has had a very bad Sunday. He's been very angry on X. Coffee and a brownie here. Man, you guys are living life. Actually, I do have my coffee. Hold on. I will partake. That's a good idea. Made a little too much foam on that one. I'm going to be honest. All right, Don Winslow, Democrats. I want blood. Circulate immediately the names and states of the 10 to 11 Democratic senators who are reportedly about to fold and vote for Trump and the Republicans. Name, state, X handle. Oh my God, the videos for the next 2 days are going to be glorious. I'm so excited. The fallout. You're going to see the word fallout begin somewhere in there tomorrow. It's one of my favorite things to say. Oh, look. Maxwell Alejandro Frost, one of the youngest members of Congress. Unacceptable. There are 189,000 people in my district who will be paying 50 to 300% more for the same, and in many cases, worse health care.
Mr. Murphy.
I won't do that to people I represent. I'm a no on this deal. Murphy didn't show up. Hold the phone. I'll come back to Alejandro. Murphy. Oh, Murphy. Don't be like that. Come on, baby. We're looking for 60. We're looking for 60. Oh, Murphy. He's there. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him walking to the left. He's so cranky. He's an angry little man. Anyway, let's keep on going. I do not like Chris Murphy. You guys know I don't care for me some Chris Murphy. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making fun of Maxwell Alejandro Frost. I won't do that to the people I represent. I'm a no on this deal. Again, knock knock, who's there? Doesn't matter. You are in the House. You are irrelevant to this conversation. Anyway, let's keep going. If you guys are just now tuning in, this right here is the overview of what the Democrats just folded on. I mean, legitimately, it's actually a fold. I'm not just being partisan. That is it. I'm going to show you. Proposed government bill to end the shutdown. Funds the government through January 31st. Promises to vote on the Obamacare subsidies in December, which is exactly what Mark Wayne Mullins said was going to happen, which, again, I find very curious. Reverse the mass layoffs of federal workers, the RIFs, since October 1. So everything Trump did to put pressure on you, they'll stop doing that. Again, Trump is like, you got to call a duck. He's doing pretty good on this. Provide full year funding for the VA. Good. Provide full year funding for SNAP. Okay. Good talk. Democrats. Oh, you're going to be facing a fury. Let's keep on going. This one, Nina Turner, is also progressive. Chuck Schumer is unable to lead the Democratic Party. Step down from leadership. Well, that took about 3 minutes. And that's one of the things I'm the most looking forward to. I'm going to go ahead and actually close all these out because I am that confident. Not that one, because you guys can follow me on X at Braden LOA. But I am going to close the rest of these out real quick. There's one holdout. I'm going to close these.
No.
Oh, Warnock. He must not be up for election in Georgia. All right. 52 yays. You need to get to 60. This is the moment. Seize it and own it. So, guys, if this goes through, it goes into the next phase of this, right? And then these guys on the left who want absolute blood are going to start listing all these names, get the list. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I'm going to play back some of the stuff so you can know what they say. It was like 2-minute speeches. You got Bernie Sanders, you got Truckee Schumer, both kind of pathetic. And then you get the Fury Patrol on X, which is going to be great because my X feed is so revved up with leftists because I follow all their stuff. Oh, you're going to enjoy the whole thing. Guys, I want to take a second and thank each of you for being in the stream. Oh, the audio is down. That's okay because I came prepared. The audio of the Senate. Fear not. We are good. All you're missing is them saying yay or nay. All right. You'll hear it here in a second. But JNYWD says it still has to go back to the House, right? That is correct, but there's really great news. The House is Republican.
Aye.
So we are at 55. Guys, when they break like this, it's broken. I mean, that's the game. So they're at 54 yays right now. They need to get to 60 to have the conversation. This is what they've actually stopped the vote on, I think 60 times. But what I was saying before the...
Ernst. Aye.
There's 55 before the audio messed up. There are 6,100 people in this live stream right now, and I want to thank each and every one of you for spending some time with me, guys. If you are new here, I'd love to have you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. We have a country to save. We have an opportunity to take it back from the depths of darkness that the left tried to take us to, and I would love each and every one of you guys to hang around with us and join the party. Because over the last 2 months, we've had 100,000 people join us. And I am not only humbled, I am proud, I'm excited, and I am ready to save the country with you guys. And I would absolutely love for you guys to hit that like and share and subscribe. And join the party. Don't forget, emojis, chats, and comments, while also free, they help the YouTube algorithm be tickled. And it smiles every single time you do it, which helps me and discover more people. All right, we are, oh, there's Ted Cruz. We got a little, what's her name from Alaska? Murkowski? Let's see who else we can see in here. Oh man, Elizabeth Warren looks cranky. You see her up there in the gray? So sullen. Oh, there's Klobuchar. Man, these Democrats. Oh, there's Ed Markey. Yeah, that's the progressive pocket right up there on the very top of your screen. See if I can actually, I'm not going to zoom in, it'll mess something up. Right up there on the top, that's the progressive pocket. They're big mad. Oh, there's Blumenthal. God, we have a lot of old people in Senate. Kennedy, who is a national treasure. And, oh, right down here in the middle, into the middle left, you have all the Republicans. So here's the way they're segmenting out. Here's the lay of the land in the recess court right now. You've got all the Republicans on the left side right here. You've got all the Democrats on the top side right there. And the top side does not look happy. I must be honest. They look crankosaurus. Let me jump over to the super chat, or the chats really quickly. Actually, I do have a super chat I missed. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I try to do these. As you know, I do the production. I'm in front of the camera. I am the presenter? Talent? I don't know. Whatever. I'm talking to you guys. Donald Chase with a $5 super chat. You get a heart. Thank you very much, Donald. I appreciate it very much. Helps the system go. And John Lang with $4.99. I'll be laughing all the way to the bank tomorrow morning when my liberal coworkers whine that Donald J. Trump screwed them. But they will get paid. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that Murkowski voted yay. Ed Markey looks like Jerry Sandusky a little bit. Oh, guys, we changed angles. Okay, now we get a better view. Well, better's debatable. We get a different view of Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar. Klobuchar here is rocking a camel color pantsuit with Senator Warren here in her, little supportive rub. And Senator Warren is rocking the athletic geriatric version.
Grassley, aye.
Well, there's Chuck Grassley. We're at 56. We need cuatro más. That's the Espanol for 4 more. I know. I live in Florida. All right, guys. We're just now getting... Oh, my God. We're about to break 7,000 concurrent viewers, and my words are failing. I need more coffee. That's what I need. I need more energy. And if you guys are just now tuning in, this is the moment. We hit 60, and the whole party takes off. And then we get to watch some amazing speeches of lefties losing it. And then we're going to go wild on X. I'm just going to see what happens. It's unlike anything done on YouTube Lives.
No.
Oh, Slot, Elise. I was really counting on you there. And as you can see, 56 to 34. They need cuatro más. 4 more. Hate the circus, but the Dems are down to clown. They are kind of down to clown. All right, guys, this is great. Our connection is great. Our audio is mostly great. We're sitting here watching the geriatric collection. Right there, Dick Durbin has made an appearance. Oh, don't give me a thumbs down. That's just rude.
Mr. Peters, no.
Oh, hugging Alyssa. Okay, guys, I swear to God, hold on. This is really important. That is the second support hug I've seen on the Democrat side. Alyssa Slotkin just hugged some no-name, and Elizabeth Warren gave a supportive rub to Amy Klobuchar. Wow. Super chat from Our Life in Wyoming with $10. Thank you very much. Golly, the chats are coming in so fast. I'm having a hard time hitting the like and heart. Appreciate all your efforts. to keep us informed.
No.
Schumer voted no. Shucker. Keep us informed. I rely on you for true reporting. God bless you. Thank you, Our Life in Wyoming. God bless you as well. Tony Lazaro says, I got 57 to 37. Yeah, I mean, it might be lagging by one. Bottom line, we're here for the party. It's going to happen. We got this. Because I just don't want to talk about it anymore. But I have to, because it's our duty to engage even in battles that are really, 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 really annoying. Look at Ted Cruz rocking the blue suit. He's wearing a blue suit with black shoes. Can you do that? Chat, can you do that? I'm not sure if you can do that. Guys, we were coming up on 8,000 people in this stream. Thank you guys so much. Super chat from Greg Cook, who is cooking me in the, I'm taking it as a loving way, 30 minutes of live and you haven't muted yourself yet. Success. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. It stings a little bit, but I'm just going to take it in love and thank you. Oh, Wayne Reynolds says exactly. Man. Jerry, hold on. Jerry Shelton says, can't those pervy senators keep them hands to themselves? You know what? I love every second. Jamie West says, now let's fix SBRs and suppressors with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much for the super chats, guys. Oh, Chris Coons. Softly exit stage bottom right where all the lefties are. The Lamentations corner. Because this is how it goes down. Always at night and always alive and always a party. All right, if you are keeping track, I've got 56-38. People have said it's 47-39. We will see. It's a millennial thing. They have terrible fashion sense. Okay. All right, listen, I can't be held fully responsible for the millennial thing. I was like at the fairy tale beginning of it. It's not my fault. I tried my best to turn it around, but man, we went off a cliff hard. Let's see. We got Susan Collins. Murkowski. Ooh, we got a little bit of rhino collection right there. There must be a watering hole right there. I think Cassidy is right there with Kennedy. Man, the Senate of the two factions with all the legislative process, the Senate intrigues me the most.
This is Gillibrand.
That's
no.
Obviously a notion. That one intrigues me the most simply because it's much more stately. The House is kind of like a rabble-raucous, like, high school match. It's like who's voting for prom queen. That's what I feel like it is. Which Dems have crossed the line so far? I don't know all of them have voted. I know that, what's his name? Kane from Virginia did. And just so you guys know, this is just an observation of myself that I've done these so many times. When you see this many heavy hitters that are standing on the floor like this, that usually means it's going to go down. They do it with every major piece of legislation. They usually stay on the floor. When they know they're either going to lose or they know it's a no, it doesn't matter, there's not any word that's going to pass, they usually just vacate. You don't see this many heavy hitters. That's just an observation of my own. Robert McHugh says, I think we're at 3 votes left. It is completely possible. We're between 3 and 4. Shogun the Imperial says they're not going to hit 60. I mean, if they don't hit 60, then something changed. But the word on the street and Chuck Schumer's little speech right there said, we're going to lose. So,
Mr. Booker, no.
We'll see. I mean, like I've said this whole thing. I'm not Nostradamus, but it sure looks like a thing. It looks like a duck. It quacks like a duck. It looks like the shutdown's going to end, but you never know. That's why we're watching this live, to really see what happens in our great legislative process in this amazing nation. And if you guys are here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. We are coming up on 9,000 concurrent viewers. Thank each of you for being here. We are watching currently the live vote to decide if we're going to end the shutdown or keep talking about this. Because I really want to move on to the fallout part, because I'm really excited about that. It's going to be amazing. You know what? I'm going to treat you guys right real quick. No, I'm going to wait. I'll treat you right in a second. Because I really want to get to the Fury Safari on X, because that's going to be really fun. So let's see. We're at 56-40. It's going to be close. Dude, if they get exactly 60, I'm going to be like, guys, they probably will get to 60. If they get it, they'll get exactly 60. I honestly don't know. But it'd be real awkward if the live stream was titled Shutdown Ends and it didn't end, wouldn't it? Yeah. We'll see. This is the make or break point. One more goes nay. But I can tell you, the lefties on X are losing their collective minds. And you know there's some wheeling and dealing going on right now. Todd Rogers says, who is the person saying yes or no? They're annoying. Yeah, it's the person who records all the votes. Jody Foster with a $5 super chat says, hold my beer. Yeah, I think we're all kind of holding our beer right now. We are just currently waiting. We are currently sitting at 56-40. This is the moment. It would be so Washington, D.C. if it was only 60-40. God, it'd be so Washington. That way the Democrats can preserve as many Democratic senators from the scorn as they can so they can pick the ones that aren't up for election again. Because they do that. All right, you know what? I want to see what's going on. I can't help it anymore. I gotta go in here. We're going to do this together, guys. I hope you are fully ready. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, emojis, chats, comments. It makes the world go round. We're going to hit the home button and just see what the lefties are saying. All right, so let's see. Let's go up here to the top. Okay. So Schumer's a no on the CR. Brilliant political strategy and tactics. So we've gone from they hate everyone to now it's brilliant strategy. Schumer and Dems are playing the long game. Although Harry Sisson says, I'm so sick of weak Democrats. We need fighters who will stand up to Trump and MAGA. We need a big tent of fighters, not folders. Oh, man. Chris Murphy out here virtue signaling. Bullies gain power when their misconduct succeeds in causing righteous people to yield in the face of wrongdoing. This sounds like they know it's lost. I can't say it, the guarantee, but it sounds like it. That's why voting for Trump's continuing resolution without any protection against his health care cuts or his growing illegality is a mistake. I voted no. That sounds like him calling his Democrat friends on the car. This vote for Democrats will serve as a list of primary targets. See, again, all of these far lefties, they're all going down the road like it's over. It's almost like someone told them. They didn't tell me. We're just watching it together. Don Winslow again, real angry, like as he's been for the last 7 hours. This is effing stupid. This is an effing mistake. This will hurt the country and families in need. This will hurt Democrats in 26 and in 28. This shows Senator Schumer cannot lead and must be replaced now. This shows that Senate Democrats cannot hold together. There is no unity. And of course, that's coming from senators reach a tentative deal to end the government. All right, Jack is another leftist account. Chuck Schumer, this is part of the speech that I will show you here in a second. That was his little segment. And what the F are you saying? This is the fight. Fight this fight. So in his segment, what he's talking about there is, let me check the vote real quick. Yep, still 56-40. In his little segment speech, it was like, we're going to fight in the future while he's allowing his caucus to vote for the non-fight now. So that's what he's talking about. All right. Elizabeth Warren. Same thing, a vote for this bill is a mistake. Same as Chris Murphy. Yep, Brian Tyler Cohen, another leftist account. These are all leftist accounts, by the way. It's working. They just delayed until 8 p.m. Well, you're watching it. Pay attention to what Democratic candidates are saying right now. Find and support the fighters. Having a spine must be a litmus test in 2026 and beyond. Okay, so this is what I'm saying, guys. And let me hear you in the chats and the comments and everything. By the way, we're almost at 10,000 viewers on this live stream, so please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on, and share this bad boy out. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. All of these leftist accounts, all these Democrats, they don't sound like they are, we fought and we're holding the line and evil Republicans and we're going to keep on fighting. No, this sounds like concession speeches. This sounds like they wanted a trophy or something. Let's keep going. Hey, Mark Millen. Okay, should be a matter of time. We'll see. Oh, yeah. This is awesome. That what the Senate is about to do is to make things worse, says Bernie Sanders, and I'll show you that speech as well. We passed 10,000 viewers on this live stream. Thank you, guys. AES, another another leftist account, says, so be it. Chuck Schumer will be fired in 2026. Nina Turner says he cut a deal he didn't support, resign. I mean, this is This is this is spicy. The Democrat Party is useless. Jojo from Jersey is angry. Now there's not enough votes to end the government shutdown as of now, says News Now. We're going to see. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, so this Jake Sherman, this is actually a pretty reliable account. Senate Democrats have enough votes to move forward with the funding bill as the chamber inches closest to passing something to send to the House. That's enough votes to move forward, they're saying. So again, it's on the knife's edge. We're still sitting at 56-40. I hate when they do this. Man, when they do this and they just let it just drag and drag and drag, it's like, ugh, no one's going to go to sleep. The Republicans are still on the floor. There's John Thune on the left. I'm going to be honest with you, this part's like watching paint dry, which is why we're on the X safari. Let's keep on going. Let's see. This account, I just asked Senator King. Senator King is an independent from Maine, if you guys are not familiar. What changed in the Democratic caucus on Obamacare now since Thune had offered them a vote weeks earlier? Excellent question. He said, I think the length of the shutdown. The question was, as the shutdown progresses, is a solution on the Obamacare becoming any more likely? It appears not. Fold. I really, really want this to go to the House because then it gets really fun because they're getting real spicy over there. Super chat. Okay, this is actually a really important piece. Isa Al-Ghazi with a $5 super chat says the last 4 votes are all Republicans, so this is a slam dunk. We will see on that one. Guys, hit the chat buttons. Or hit the chat buttons. Hit the chats, the likes, the emojis. Those are the buttons. And of course, that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Let's check this real quick. Still at 56-40. And I mean, if it's true, the last 4 votes are all Republicans, that'd be pretty amazing. We will see. All right, let's keep on going. Here you go. Senate Democrat Kane says he backs the GOP bill to end the shutdown. There's his number. They're so angry. Chuck Schumer is about to cave to a man so unpopular that an entire football stadium just booed him. God, these people are so petulant. I don't know that one. I don't know that. I don't really care about that one. No healthcare, no deal. Ed Markey, far left, Massachusetts, or Massachusetts. It doesn't matter at all. Chuck Schumer's still getting primaried. I don't care if he votes no. Guys, listen. If you're just now tuning in, we are doing what no YouTube Live would ever dare do. Pop up the X feed and just wander around. Because there's no delay on this one, so we're going to just... Woo! All right, here we go. Another leftist account. Dems have spent the past 2 months saying they're fighting to address the crisis of spiking healthcare costs, and now they're caving for a deal that does nothing to address healthcare costs. Man, they are so mad. Oh, drink it in, people. Drink it in. All right, man, they've already got it. I might just, yeah, we're going to go ahead and save that. You guys are actually watching how I pick a lot of the content we're going to cover. Come on, Republicans, get on the floor. Let's do it. Let's go. Because I really want to have more fun talking about something else. Shirley Robinson Taylor with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are incredibly nice and incredibly generous. I can't wait to show you the Bernie Sanders thing. I'll come back to that. He gets so spicy. 33. Carol Duzan with a $5 super chat. Thank you. You also get a heart if I can. There we go. Got it. What's the count? The count is 56-40. There is some reporting in our chat over here that says that it's only Republicans left. I cannot confirm that. Only because I can't do like 9 things at once. I'm just going to have to wait and see. Our Life in Wyoming says, what'd you get, Dems? That's the fun part. They got nothing. They got a promise of a vote in 3 weeks. Get rocked. Let's get it up and running. Yeah, it should be accepted as it is. Chuck needs to go. Oh, Chuck. Chuck. And guys, we are holding 10,000 people in this live stream, and I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to go ahead and put this real quick. Bookmark that one so I can come back to it for you guys. Brilliant strategy and tactics. I feel like that was sarcasm. I don't know why, but I feel like that was sarcasm. Let's see what else is going on. AOC has entered the chat. The average monthly SNAP benefit is $177 a person. The average ACA benefit is $550 a person. People want us to hold the line for a reason. This is not a matter of appealing to a base. It's about people's lives. Working people want leaders whose word means something. And Don, again, go F yourself, Senator Schumer. You're a BS artist that has been in political power for 50 years. 40 days of a government shutdown and you got nothing. Your speeches are BS. You are old, weak, and pathetic. Wellness check on Don Winslow. He's had a very bad last 7 hours. If you want to watch something funny in a de-evolution of a human, go watch his account real quick. Because literally, since earlier today, it has been a litany of angry. Yeah. We're going to get to the stale bread salesman in a second. All right, so they are saying in this one right here, this post right here, again, this is why we're recapping this. Enough Democrats vote to allow advancement of the bill to reopen the government. Fetterman was the last straw. The resistance has been dispersed. The deal will advance. They needed at least 8. Chuck loses. Okay, we'll wait to confirm that. We're still on 5640. Why are you dragging this out, guys? Let's go. Yep, here we go. AES, we have work to do. Learn their names of the Senate Democrats once they vote to betray 42 million people and primary every single effing one. Guys, they're not handling it well. Again, wellness check might be necessary. Loving the emojis, the chats, the comments. We are at 10,500 people in this live stream. Each and every one of you is equally amazing. Thank you so much for making the channel what it is, making this live stream what it is. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, emojis, chats, comments, shares, all the good things. And we would welcome you in the party, and thank you for spending some time with us. All right, let's see here. Let's see. That one, I wasn't enthused about that one. Thune did say it's going to happen. Oh my God, I'm so excited about tomorrow. AOC should announce she's primarying Chuck Schumer tomorrow. Oh my God, it's going to be so delicious. All right, now the inevitable refresh, and hope to God it works out. All right, looks like we're still here. Yeah, again, that's another account saying the 60 vote should be met. We'll see. The deal has been reached. We knew that was going on. Tim Kaine came out. We saw the post. I read it for you. Again, if you're just now tuning in, here's what the Democrats got. Boop. Passed the no Obama subsidies, no funds for illegals, no protections against more rescission cuts, and passed the Senate, passed the House, onto Trump's desk. Time to end the pain and suffering. I mean, honestly, guys, candidly, man. All right, I can't say that name, but it's a $7 super chat. Rand Paul is I don't know what a Peter Puffer is. I'm just going to assume it's a type of species of fish. That's definitely what I'm going to go with. All right, looks like I'm running out of energy, guys. We need some more coffee. This is espresso, by the way. Let's go. All right, back to the Fury Safari. I'm really excited to show you well, there goes that. Oops. Sorry, guys. The camera will come back on in a second. And who was talking about everything working? Who was it? Who was it over here? Man, y'all be crazy. Suckerfish. Oh, plastic flamingo. I get it. Oh, man. Here we go. Come on. Come on, come on. All right. Abolish. I can't. Liberal leftist says, hey, guys, it passed 60 votes exactly. Salty Yankee says, Braden didn't pay the light bill. No, I didn't pay the camera bill. It's next on my list to fix after I had to get a new computer because I was not pleased with the outcomes. The camera has aneurysms every 4 seconds, or the mic has aneurysms every 4 seconds when I have fat finger it, and then my camera needs updating too. It's like, guys, you gotta get in the full treatment, but you're making it possible through all of your liking, sharing, and commenting, and subscribing, and emojis. Super chat, Dave Hoffner, $10. Why is my super chat getting veto? I only said I'm doing a shot for every vote for us. I just spent the weekend with 10-year-old soccer, so I needed it. I support it. It's okay. If you're in a safe place, you're not driving. This is prime grandpa's cough medicine weather and viewing right now. Oh, man, there go the other senators. Where'd my little gaggles go? I was really enjoying making fun of him. Jay Parent with $9.99 super chat. Thank you very much. You also get a heart. And guys, we have been flexing up to almost 11,500 followers or viewers. I cannot say that word. Viewers in this live stream. And this is awesome. Not on camera from Snap. Oh, the camera's not from Snap. It just has an aneurysm every once in a while. It means well. Oh, it only happens when I do lives for like an hour. And sometimes I do them for like 7. All right, back to the Safari on X. Let's see here. Here we go. Don Winslow again. Wellness check. Senator Angus King, Senator Shaheen, Senator Hassan, sold out America, in my opinion. Sold out American families and American kids in need. And when your health insurance costs double or triple, you can thank, in my opinion, these 3 U.S. senators who sold you out. The reason he's saying that these 3 senators sold you out is because they're the ones that negotiated the deal that now makes the Democrats fold like cheap suits. Super chat from Oso Gardez, $9.99. A few duckers to buy elephants, ant shaped, fed whiter and blue confetti when this happens. I don't know what that means. I don't think it's nefarious, but I read it anyway. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's keep on trucking. You know what? Let's do the Here's another leftist account. Key Senate Democrats plan to advance GOP bill to end shutdown. Chuck Schumer's political career is over. Oh my God, the spice level. Tobias Mott with a $2 super chat says, Monticello, Florida here. Thank you. Awesome commentary. I hope I'm holding your attention. It's enjoyable. Walking us through the Congress critters. Oh God, the salt is starting to flow. Let's go and check. Yep, the different angle of the same old crusties. Murkowski's really parked up in there. Gene Walker with $9.99 super chat says, is it over? I do not know if it is over yet because there's lots of reports that are coming through. We're getting it on a live feed from X saying that it is, but I can't confirm it yet because the official tally on Senate.gov is not 60. They're saying that all the Democrats that needed to vote yes voted yes. We'll see. Again, I'm going to keep on going this. Super chat, Jody Foster, $5. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome, and you make the channel what it is. I appreciate each and every one of you and your generosity. All right, back to Chris Murphy and the salt flow. This CR is a major mistake. Here are my thoughts on this important night. Oh, man, he's really going. Oh, guys, screw it. Why not? We're on a live stream waiting for senators to grow mold. Let's go. Donald Trump and his Republican enablers caused the shutdown. They didn't vote, really, because, you guys are lambasting Democrats for not, for voting for it. So I don't know how Republicans caused the shutdown, because it looks like Democrats did. And even more egregiously, Trump has gone out of his way to make it worse, most recently by illegally trying to use hungry kids as leverage to compel Democrats into submission. You mean like the Democrats did? Okay, they actually said it. The actual quote is actually, we use them as leverage. It's actually there. Anyway, he's hurting people in order to enrich himself. That's... based on what? That doesn't even... This seems like lashing salt right now. Destroy our democracy. Okay. And stay in power forever. Okay. Chris Murphy's crashing out. His actions over the past month confirm this. Bullies gain power when their misconduct succeeds. And we already read that part. Last Tuesday, people poured out of their homes. Here we go. And to the polls to reject Donald Trump, but also to urge Democrats to hold firm in our refusal to vote for a short-term budget that throws millions off their health care and allows Trump's corruption to continue fully funded and unabated. Okay, this is important. This is an important piece. Super chats, I got to catch up. You guys are rolling over here. Dave Hoffner, $20 super chat. Dude, I'm thirsty. Let's get these votes in. Amen. I appreciate it. Gene O'Donnell with the $10 super chat. Thanks for everything that you do. Jay Ritzy, $2 or $20 super chat. By the time you read this, you'll have already read it. That's also true. Russell Gravitt, $5. Are the Republicans trying to make this last longer just to poke at the Dems? Oh, I would love that to be true. I would absolutely just relish and adore that. They made us wait 40 days. Yeah. How about you? Anyway, back to this. So here's the thing. Chris Murphy went on TV 2 days ago. I did a video on it. It was in a video where he said, we can't fold on the CR. We can't fold on the shutdown because the Tuesday election showed that Democrats want us to burn the country to the ground. And that's what they want, is us to fight. Well, then the actual governor-elect of Virginia came out and actively said, yeah, no, that wasn't it. We need to open the government, and completely and totally destroyed it. She got smoked on that one. I'm going to show you that one too. It's a game, guys. It's a game. But I'll tell you what's not a game. Reading this super chat. John Koch, $5. Keep up the great job. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it immensely. And also to everyone else who is hitting the like button, subscribe, share, notification, that's the word. And then, of course, emojis, comments, chats. They help the channel go worldwide. Super chat from Dark Angel Dawn, $5. You have more live viewers than CBS News YouTube channel. Stop it. Do I really? I can't go look, but I'm just going to believe you. I appreciate that. I feel like that's a good thing. I don't know. I feel like that's a win. That is a win. Sarita says, true, it is a game. Sarita has been here for a hot minute, and most of my premieres and a lot of my lives. I see you, Sarita. I see you. All right. Oh my God. Do they have to do everything slow? Scheisse. All right. Back to my espresso. I'm clearly running out of energy. I am going to be up for the next 5 hours. Oh, well. By the way, guys, I caught another tuna this morning. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm not going to watch paint dry there. We're going to go back to this. Where's Chris Murphy in his crash out? Let's see. John Blink with a $5 super chat. Do you know the Muffin Man? All seriousness, thank you for keeping us updated. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. All right, let's see. Let's see what else Chris Murphy is crashing out about. There we go. Okay, this is the first time that I've seen it, and I think it's very, very clear. This will not be the last test put to the defenders of democracy. There is no way to sugarcoat this moment. It will have a cost. But it is up to us to keep the fight going. There will likely be even bigger, more consequential moments ahead of us, more chances to stand together against this growing totalitarian inhumanity. The fight isn't over by any stretch. They are toast. That's what it is. Chris Murphy, that little last paragraph, that is the ultimate concession. And then, primary every single Democrat who votes for it. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Now we're going to have some fun. We are going to go ahead. I'm going to close this out because they have clearly capitulated. We're going to close that, and I'm going to go over to this speech from Bernie Sanders because I told you guys I was going to do it. I'll always do what I say. All right. Bookmarks. Let's go. Let's get this one over here, and let's get this one. All right. I'll just pause that for a second.
Let me be clear. However this turns out, this fight will and must continue. Democrats must fight because of millions of families will lose health care coverage. We must fight because children who are dying of cancer will not get health care coverage. We must fight because a senior citizen cannot afford to pay $25,000 a year just for health insurance. We must fight to keep millions from financial ruin. And make no mistake about it, the American people know who is inflicting this healthcare trauma on them, Donald Trump and the Republicans. But let me be clear.
All right, if that is not... So he did that before all this motion to cloture voting did. Like, that was his opener. Like, that's why I told you guys, like, Schumer pretty much just said, like, the game's up. Like, you don't wiggle your way out of that one. But you know what would be great, and you're also not going to wiggle it out. Look, let's hear from the stale bread salesman. Breadline salesman of the year. Guys, as we go through this, emojis, chats, comments, enjoy this because you're about to watch Bernie Sanders get real upset, and I don't actually have to do my Bernie Sanders voice because he gets to do it for me. All right. Rick Coyle with a super chat for $9.99 says, Shay has 6.9 people watching to now. I don't know who Shay is, but good, I think. And I missed the super chat up here, and then I'll play Sam Boyney. We are working at the speed of government. That is true. Thank you, Fred Samuel, $5 super chat. Jared Shirk, $5 super chat. John Cornyn, Rick Scott, Mike Lee, Ron Johnson, all R's. Heard they've been talking with Thune and Cruz. My wife still falls asleep at your voice. Is that good or bad? Is that like I'm so boring, or is it like I'm very soothing? Like, I mean, I've been told that before, that my voice puts people to sleep, and I don't know how to take it as an entertainer. David Savage, $10 super chat. Schumer is the cream of the a-hole crop. That is good. I like that a whole lot. All right. Now back to Bernie Sanders. Come on, Bernie, take it home.
I understand that the way the process has been developed, it is impossible to delay the votes that are going to take place. And if that were not the case, that is certainly what I would do, because I think it is important that the American people fully understand what is being voted on today. Everybody in America knows that our current healthcare system is broken, it is dysfunctional, it is cruel, it is by far the most expensive healthcare system in the world, and the only healthcare system of any major country that does not guarantee healthcare to all people as a human right, covering every man, woman, and child. We are unique in that respect.
We're unique in a lot more respects, you dillhole.
What this Senate is about to do is make a horrific situation even worse. So let's be clear what this vote is about. If this vote succeeds,
I gotta scoot over for this.
Over 20 million Americans are going to see at least a doubling in their premiums in the Affordable Care Act. In my state of Vermont and throughout this country, for certain groups of people, it will be a tripling and a quadrupling.
It's been an hour. I'm having fun now.
Premiums. There are people who will now be paying 50% of their limited incomes for health care. Does anybody in the world think that makes sense? And if this resolution is passed tonight, we are on a pathway to throw 15 million Americans off of Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act. 15 million. Our job is to create universal health care. Guarantee health care to every man, woman, and child, not throw 15 million people off the health care they have, low-income and working-class people. And my friends, know what you are voting on. Studies are out there that when you throw 15 million people off health care, some 50,000 of our fellow Americans will die unnecessarily every single year. Anyone think that's funny? Something to laugh at? Something to just go past? I don't. 50,000 Americans die unnecessarily. Now, I know.
What the hell is this? Oh my God, dude. I never realized how much of a hand talker he was until I listened to him for 2 minutes. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up on these super chats. You guys are just like flooding them right now, and thank you so much. All right, hold on a second. Let me get up here. All right, I saw a couple come through while Bernie was pantomiming. All right. Ah, yeah, there's a Schumer's the cream of the a-hole crop. That was a good one. Apparently, CBS is what I have more viewers in than right now. That's kind of cool. CBS apparently has 6,000. We have 11,000. So thank you guys for making CBS look dumb. All right, super chat from Davmill, $5. Ever notice that Dems always make emotional appeal, never an intellectual argument? Yeah, I notice every single day. That's why it's easy to beat them. Good Lord, emotion is great, but if it's all you got, it doesn't work. On either side, by the way. That's not a Republican or Democrat thing. That's just a human thing. All right, super chat. Gray Sullivan, $20. Let's see next live coverage of this from a fishing boat. Put this towards the bait and beer. Thank you very much. I almost actually did a short this morning on the kayak. But literally, the waves were like 2 feet tall. So it would have been like this kind of number, and you guys wouldn't have enjoyed that. So I just decided not to. And I had a tuna in my lap. So it worked out. It didn't work out. All right, here we go. Another super chat. Rick Coyle, $1.99. CBS. Sure, typing is hard. Talking about their viewers versus our viewers, which, by the way, I love you guys are doing that. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep grinding every day, but it is kind of fun to see you guys notice it. All right, another super chat. Jared Shirk, $5. It's a good thing. She told you that at Goals last year. Good to see you here. Keep up the amazing work, sir. Bless Bernie's heart. Get off my lawn. Oh, talking about Jared Blink, or John Blink, $2 super chat, talking about Bernie and his incredible animations. Get off my lawn. Resin Waves. Oh, where'd you go? Hold on. There's another super chat I got to catch up on. Man, you guys are really being generous. I appreciate that. Hold on. There she is. Resin Waves by Veronica. I love you, but just the amount that makes you comfortable. New viewer. Oh, you guys like my sign off. I appreciate that, Resin. All right, super chat from Tumor Sears. Affordable Care Graft. I think he meant grift, but I dig it. I support it. I'll take a graft. I like trees. Town Crier USA, what's in your cup, Braden? I will have you know this is the finest espresso that I made myself in preparation for this marathon event. Always got to have coffee or water for these things. Yurt Ferguson, $2 super chat. Cold canned dog food for Chuck and Hakeem tonight. Yeah, if they even get that. They might actually get locked outside in this little winter storm coming. Jeremy Wills, $5 super chat, says, so he's admitting Obamacare isn't affordable. I don't think that's really the debate anymore. I think it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, we know. Jay Ritzy with a $20 super chat says, Bernie Sanders, bread lines are good. That means there's food. That's also true. You guys are rolling tonight. You guys came ready, all 10,600 of you. Oh, where'd it go? Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. I'm almost caught up, guys. I owe it to all of you. I will not skip one. Brad Bowen, $10. Shut the F up, Bernie. Not before you. Well, they won't. Flan the Man, $5. Man, how can the GOP be so spineless and not end the filibuster? They refuse to wield power when given it. The purpose of the machine is what it does. All right, we're almost through. Super chat from Nosum, $10. The Dems created the healthcare system, aka Obamacare, and now they say it's effed up beyond all recognition. Bernie and the rest of the Funyuns are 10-ply soft. That's descriptive. Ken Watson with a $5. Thank you very much. Vicky Burton with a $5. Bernie sounds like me, the Anteater, one of the Ant in the Anteater cartoon. Ant in the Anteater. That's good. That's kind of true, I guess. All right, listen, I got those out of the way. You guys want to take another stroll on X? See what happens? I'm excited. Let's do it. I owe it to you guys. We're going to have some fun. Let's get to the belt. Let's get to the top. Let's just see if we can get a refresh and navigate this again. Hopefully, God, it works. There it is. Oh, remember they needed a 5? Here you go. And what makes it sweeter than to bring a leftist account on here to bring the news that these are the senators that just kicked the Democrats right in the gonads. Senator Tim Kaine, Senator Dick Durbin, Illinois, Senator John Fetterman, Jean Shaheen, Senator Maggie Hassan, Senator Angus King, Senator Cortez Masto, Senator Jackie Rosen. And those are going to get some real angry videos and posts tomorrow. All right. Yep. All right, guys, listen. This is it right here. You got one account 32 minutes ago. There's the list. You got another account 38 minutes ago. Here's the 6 senators that sold our country out, and they did it for nothing. They got 0. A pinky promise from Republicans to maybe revisit next year. Trump won. That's it. Trump and the Republicans won. That's it. Period. Done. They folded like cheap suits because they shouldn't have done it to begin with. Anyway, Gavin Newsom himself, before we had Gavin Newsom's press office. Now it's Gavin Newsom says, pathetic. Brian Krasenstein agrees. No one cares, Brian. No one cares. All right. Oh, Dean Withers. Oh, this is another one of those testosterone-less wonders. Democrats in Congress need to grow a spine or lose their seat. The response to a tyrant like Trump, yeah, because we didn't know who you were talking about, can't be to roll over in weakness. Either fight for the people and against Trump, or you'll be fighting real hard to keep your seat come midterms. Joe from Jers. Oh, man, they are raging. Oh, this is what we came here for, people, right here. Let me hear you in the chats, the comments, the chats, the comments, and the emojis. Jojo, you Dems who caved actually effing think Mike Johnson is going to have a vote on the Obamacare? LOFNL. Harry Sisson. God, guys, this is like... I'm going to put the coffee down. This is like life for me. Harry Sisson. Absolutely pathetic. I cannot believe we caved to this wannabe dictator and his goons. Thanks to the Democrats who voted no. We'll remember who bent the knee. Bad language? I would not go with that, hair bear. Simone D. Sanders Townsend, there's another one. So much animosity for Leader Schumer on the internet tonight, but he was not one of the senators negotiating with Republicans, and he said he is voting no. Oh, the establishment Dem media is running to the aid. That's an MSNBC host. I can't wait to see that one. Good luck with that, by the way. Keith Olbermann. Oh, coming in from the crazy corner. You are Quislings. Go F yourselves. Join MAGA, you fit there. I mean, like, listen, I'm going to be honest, like, you want to jump over here, I mean, he told you to. And if we could just, I mean, like, we wouldn't even need to worry about the filibuster if you did that. Anyway, just saying. And here's some more of this. We're waiting on 4 GOP senators to vote. Cornyn from Texas, Johnson from Wisconsin, Lee from Utah, and Scott from Florida. Those are all yes votes. It's going to pass. Oh, there's Bernie waving around again. Don't care. Yep, the 60 votes. It's all breaking now as of 11 minutes ago. Ro Khanna, this is a Democrat congressional rep. calls for Chuck Schumer to be replaced as Senate Minority Leader. Senator Schumer is no longer effective and should be replaced. If you can't lead the fight to stop healthcare premiums from skyrocketing for Americans, what will you fight for? Man, the blood is going to start running tomorrow. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna play this. I don't even know what he says here. Hold on a second. This is the real-time X updates that are coming through. This dropped a couple minutes ago. Here, I'm gonna play this real quick. See what Dick Durbin says. CNN.
Yeah, but I mean, some people would think that this is a capitulation. We agreed to a standalone vote.
We need to understand how the Senate works. We have brought this issue as a major national issue from zero to a major factor, I think, in the last election. And I think we're going to continue to make it an issue as we...
Yeah, but...
Did he really just say that? Okay, hold on. If you guys don't speak politics, let me break that down for you. Because for some reason I speak that language. He just said, well, we've done a lot of work, and anybody who says we capitulated is wrong because they don't know how the Senate works. And we brought this from a non-issue to a very important issue in this election, and it'll be important for the next election. Democrat voters, lefties, progressives, that means you got played. They're literally talking about their next Democrat election. They are not talking about anything that they are saying they care about. They're talking about the Democrat election. That is all this is. You gotta see this for what it is, for the love. Anyway, let's keep on going. Okay, oh God, I just saw a super chat. I'm worried about that one. Okay, hold on a second. Let me catch up with these, because I owe these to you guys. I will always try to read them, even if I have to zoom back. Sorry, I'm going back up. Yeah, there we go. I've caught up. Let's get it. Super chat from Dave Wilson, $10. It seems that 7% of the population has an Obamacare policy, holding 100% of the population hostage to send more billions to the insurers. So that's 7%. That right there will go down in history as one of the most effective moves that Trump did. Honest to God, I'll do a whole video on it either tomorrow or the next day. Absolutely. Night Whisper Grace, $5 super chat. Well, they finally opened the government. It's going to go to the House now, and now we watch the House drama. So then, yeah, most likely it's going to open the government. The vote has passed the Senate. Democrats got rocked. Honestly, they got rocked. Security TV with a $10 super chat. I don't think Dems are folding. I think it was planned. So DC employees that live and vote in Virginia will be laid off and turn out more in the Virginia race. Totally possible. I can't speak to that because I wasn't there for it, but it does make plausible sense. Let's keep on going. Got more super chats. Clear out the deadbeats and then fix healthcare. Seems like a novel idea. All right, Shannon Brinson with a $5 super chat. Oh, and Gavin was the one saying he had the knee pads. Good Lord. Oh, man, guys, we have held 11,000 people in this live stream for a good 45 minutes. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here. I hope I am delivering the premium political analytical commentary experience for you guys. If you are enjoying that, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on if you are new here and you want more of this on the daily. Let's keep going and see what else the internet is pissed about. There's some Democratic senators selling out. Every single Democrat that votes this deal should be primaried. Oh my God. Oh my God. Adam Cochran, Schumer organized this and then is voting no in the last second and letting retiring Dems take the heat. If this goes through, that needs to be the end of Schumer leadership regardless of how he votes. We told you this was happening. This was the whole deal the whole time. I told you this 3 days ago when a senator said it. I didn't say it. A senator said it. I mean, like literally, these guys cannot be this dense about how politics works. They're politicians. Anyway. That's an older one. That's an older one. That's an older one. Yeah, now they're just starting to starting to off people politically, and oh man, the lists are going out. This is amazing. All right, looks like everything is. That's the 34 minutes ago, 17 minutes ago is the main recent ones. Let me just bounce up here real quick. Here you go. All right, we got another one. The list of Democrats who folded. And there's the list. God, they are going to get lit up tomorrow. Secular Talk, this is a leftist account. Right now is when Democrats have leverage. Trump's approval rating is 37%. America is blaming Republicans for the shutdown. The election was a landslide. They need your votes. If you can't extract health care subsidies right now, you're just a complete bitch. Unfit for leadership. Oh, that's funny. Dick Durbin has a continuing resolution. All right, it looks like so good. It's over. Here's the Dems that need to go. Right there. And there it is. As the vote moves to the House, I stand with Democratic leadership as they refuse to rubber stamp the full-scale Republican assault on Americans' health care. And I'm proud of the majority of the Senate Democrats who oppose this vote. That's the leader of the DNC, Ken Martin. He is admitting that it's out of the Senate. It's going to the House. The House can't block it. You're going to get a lot of Chuck E. Cheese Obama, as Charlemagne the God likes to say, talking and bloviating, but you can't stop it. The Republicans are going to pass it. The CR is going to pass. This is over. They lost. And they got nothing except a promise to talk about something in 40 days. I mean, I'll openly say it. They got smoked. All right. I voted no. All right, so now let me get some of these super chats real quick, and I'm just going to go back to here. You guys, of course, can follow me on X at Braden LOA. Got a couple super chats to catch up on, but the main point here is we are no longer going to talk about the stalemate in the Senate because it just went through. All right, let me get this super chat that I just saw come in here. We got thumbs up, we got party hats. Daniel Witch, $5 super chat. The headlines will read, the Democrats ended the Republican shutdown. Make it make sense. Honestly, Daniel, that probably is going to happen. I wish I could tell you that's not going to happen, but I think that is absolutely going to happen. But listen, guys, I think we are in an amazing place to wrap this bad boy because it is over. The House DNC, the DNC members, the far left progressives, the DNC House members, the House Minority Leader, the Democratic senators, they are all putting out the topics. They are all getting on X. They are all talking to the constituencies and the people. Wrap it up. It's done. Kaput. Finalized. It goes out of the Senate. The shutdown is moving one step closer. It has to clear the House, and once it does, Trump signs it, and therefore the whole party is over. And the Democrats can count down 40 days until they get to have a conversation where most likely the House is going to go, yeah, no. But we'll see what happens. And guys, I hope you've enjoyed thoroughly this live stream. We had over 10,000 people in here the whole time, and almost the whole time. And I thank each and every one of you for taking part in that. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on if it pleases you. And honestly, it would help me out a whole lot, and I appreciate all the people who have and do, and the emojis and chats as well. I love each and every one of you, just the right amount that makes you feel comfortable, of course. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when the salt is going to start flowing and the fallout begins. I'll see you then.